Welcome to the Plastic Crack Show, and of course this year is the year of Suicide Squad, so what better way to celebrate than of course going with the Queen of Suicide Squad, and that's the Vinyl Vixens Harley Quinn. Of course this is made by Vinyl Vixens. It's released by the same company that releases the Pop Vinyls. Very cool figure to start with. So let's look at the start. So the start is we get this very nice windowed box. We can see the figure. It's of course a more cartoony version of Harley Quinn, but it doesn't matter. It captures Harley Quinn in all her glory. Because on the side again we get more of a window, so we can see the side. We can see the stupidly large hammer that she's wielding. Of course again they've got to put their logo Vinyl Vixens and of course Harley Quinn across the side. On the back of course we get a product photo. It just gives us a little about it. Tells us who else is in the actual range. That range has exploded out quite severely. There is more characters now, because that only lists as Catwoman, Harley Quinn, Poison Ivy. There is actually also several other characters now. And of course then down the bottom, Vinyl Sugar. That's the company that actually designs and makes these. And of course then they're usually distributed through the guys at what do they call them? Funko. But of course we didn't want to look at a pretty box, we want to look at a pretty super villain. Well, villain, no superpowers. So let's crack Harley Quinn out of the box. So here we have her out of the box, and she's in that atypical clamshell pack. You can see out of the box, and we can get in a little bit closer. Then of course there's the base tucked in beside her. When we spin it around, we of course can see the hammer is recessed back. So you come around the back, you can see the hammer more, and you of course can see the actual base that she's going to stand on. And it's a nice little red base. So we're going to get her out, and we're going to put her on her base. So here we have Harley Quinn out of her base. And she's very disproportionately cartoony, which is great. I love it. And the beauty is that it's got head articulation, but it's not that goofy pop vinyl bobblehead. It's just action figure articulation. The arms, the legs, they're not articulated, so you can only change her general pose of her look. Sorry, we'll come back out a bit. There we go. So you can basically you can either have her looking directly on, or you get a side on. And let's face it, for most people we're going to go side on, because side on's going to look nice, and it's a nice feel too. It's plasticky, but it's that softer plastic. You know, there's a bit of a rubbery feel to that there, you know, but it's nice. There's not a lot of, it's not too rubbery, it's not too plasticky. You know, the hammer's got a little bit of movement. You could actually probably take that hammer out, and you can. So you could have a, that maybe doesn't look quite right now. Did he make a dick joke? Yes, he did. And of course you've got this plasticky hammer which just slides into her hand and out of her hand. And of course you get this sparkly red base, which is very interesting, very cool. And on the back it's just got the licensing side, which it's going to be a bit hard to see, but you know, it just tells you it's Funko LLC, which of course I said it was distributed by Funko, and DC Comics. Now, it's designed for her to sit one way. So you see there's a double tab there, there's a single tab there. The black shoe has a double tab, the red shoe has a single tab. So we just have to line them up. We've got it lined up. And there we have Harley Quinn. We'll get in a bit closer. And you can see what I was saying about the pose. That's a nice pose. I don't think that's a pose that you'd like. Personally, I don't like that pose. I like this pose. That sort of, you know, walking along, caught your face. And of course, it's very reminiscent of the comic book style of Harley Quinn. Not so much of the Suicide Squad, but you know, let's face it, there's not a lot of Suicide Squad merch out yet. So we go with the comic book version. And you can see that, of course, again, that goofy looking hammer. A lot of the other ones you'll see will have power or something on it, but this is, of course, the vinyl Vixen version. So that was, of course, vinyl Vixens. That was, of course, the Harley Quinn. This was the Plastic Crack Show. Thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video. Remember to rate, subscribe, leave comments, and we will see you next time.